Hey, Coach Colin Castello here with Shot Mechanics Basketball, and today I've got Donald Sloan of the Indiana Pacers. We're going to talk a little bit about his basketball journey and what you can do to be a better basketball player. All right, so Donald, tell us a little bit about your basketball journey. You know, where you started, how you kind of made it into the league.
Okay, well, I started out at Texas A&M, went all 4 years. Played under Billy Gillespie, Mark Turgeon,
Cool.
Pretty good coaches.
Cool.
From there, I went undrafted, D-League the whole year
Nice.
in Reno, Nevada. And then went to the Philippines for a month, came back, it was a lockout, so went back to the D-League for a little bit. Finally was able to go to some free agent camps, kind of improve myself from the improvement that I've made, you know, from playing in the D-League. Got invited to vet camp, made the Atlanta Hawks, and from there kind of bounced around a little bit between team and team. Got my chance in Cleveland, got my chance in Indiana this year, so, you know.
Kind of they cracked the door and you kicked it open.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's cool because a lot of kids don't realize that, you know, it's not always about being drafted in a draft pick what gets you to the NBA, right? I mean, it's kind of, you know, you work on your game, you craft your game, and you can get in kind of the back way like you just said. So that's something really important that I think everybody needs to kind of realize and remember is just because you don't hit your goal the very first time out of the gate doesn't mean you can't get there.
Oh yeah, that's definitely true. I think you know, it's very important because like I said, I was a guy that wasn't looked at to be drafted, wasn't looked at to be a projected so-so NBA player. But when the time came, you know, I was one of the guys that stood out, and when I wasn't there.
Absolutely.
So I look back and you know, there were 60 guys drafted in my draft class, 2010. There's probably 15 guys from that class that's still in the NBA.
It's a fast turnover, right? If you don't prove yourself.
It is. And so with me not being a draftee, sticking in there longer than the guys that were drafted, it just goes to show you, you know, if you trust in your work, you know, you'll be all right.
All right, so if you had one piece of advice that you could give a young player kind of coming up right now, what would it be?
I would say just work. You know, whatever it is that you do, you know, harp on that, but also do things that are uncomfortable to you.
Cool.
Do things that you're not used to doing, whether it be ball handling, whether it be shooting it a different way off the dribble, you know, attacking the rim a little more. Just do the things that you don't feel comfortable doing so that when the time comes, you know, you're hitting all aspects of your game. And, you know, at the end of the day, once the smoke clears, you're not being one of the guys that they're talking about. You know, you're going to outwork those guys that are being talked about. So just trust in your work.
I heard a great quote the other day that it said, you know, when opportunity knocks, most of the time it's dressed like hard work. And that totally makes sense. And, you know, it's just kind of, it's a testament to the way that you made it to the league and the way that you're kind of stuck in the league. And it's something that I think kids really need to understand, that to get to where you want to be, you got to work. And that's the only way to do it.
Very true. It's very true.
All right, so what's one or maybe a couple major mistakes that you might see young players making when they're working on their own game?
I see a lot of repetition in the wrong things.
Okay,
I
that
see,
makes sense.
You know, a lot of guys, you know, working on fancy dribbling. That's kind of what's sweeping the nation right now. You know, just being able to dribble fast and dribble quick, take it between your legs 6 times. When in real life, you know, in real basketball, you're gonna have a shot clock.
Absolutely.
You're gonna have at any level, whether you're playing with All-Americans in college, whether you're playing with All-Americans in high school, whether you're playing with a guy that's making $10 million on the wing over here, you're not going to be able to pound the ball that long. Like, you're going to have to get Kevin Durant the ball. So all that needs to kind of, I guess, kind of settle down a little bit. But for the most part, what I'm saying is guys trying to mimic the ball handling and mimic superstars. You got to realize that this guy's a superstar for a reason. He's able to do this for a reason, whether it's good or bad.
He's kind of already got there with the fundamentals.
With the fundamentals, with the work that he's put in, with him proving himself. So I think just kind of taking it back to the basics of knocking down shots, being able to 1-2 dribble past your man, being able to finish at the rim, read the right plays, and read, you know, defenders. You know, it's kind of gotten away from, you know, the vision and IQ, you know, onto what looks good.
Absolutely.
You know,
well, I think a lot of kids just, it's about kind of that mixtape. It's about what you can put on film. You know, it's about the hashtag and what they're going to put on Instagram, and it's not about beating your man from point A to point B. And I mean, that's what an elite level basketball player, somebody like you, I watch some films and you beat your man from A to B. And that's what the best guards will do, especially. And in the NBA level, I mean, number one, you got to be physical, right? Number two, you got to be by your defender in one dribble. I mean, you don't have 3, 4, 5 breakdown dribbles and then go by somebody. So yeah, I agree 100%.
It's funny because you know, that people know that I can dribble, people know that I can give them a little, but I'll come home and be playing in pickup and leagues people are like chanting on the side for me to like kind of just kind of go crazy. I'm like,
make them dance.
No, I don't want to. I want to beat them with 2 regular dribbles.
I'm gonna get a bucket.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm gonna just make a simple move in and out, go past them, make a play or finish. They're like, oh man, that's not what we want to see.
Yeah, we want to see him fall.
Yeah, I'm like, all right.
Yeah, beating your hips by somebody else isn't sexy, but it's what you got to do, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I know you're one of these guys that always works on your game. So what have you been working on recently to kind of take it to the next level?
Well, last year I kind of felt a little improvement in my jump shooting, set shot off the dribble, 3-point shooting. So I kind of want to get better at that.
Cool.
It's went up from last year or the year before, and I just want to make strides at getting the percentage a little higher because I know I'm good at finishing at the rim, good at setting the court, all that things. But just to be able to knock down the shot consistently is something that I really want to do and need to do. So I've kind of been working with the Shoot Natural glove.
Oh, nice. Yeah. This guy right here.
Yeah.
Shoot Natural glove.
Actually, it's done wonders. In just 3 to 4 months of work. So I feel like if I can just get a whole summer with it, like I want to, who knows where it can take me.
Yeah. So give me a quick kind of walkthrough of how Shoot Natural works and what it does for you specifically.
Well, for me, it's an easy strap-on glove. That simple.
Oh, perfect.
Strap it on, and for me, it kind of keeps my God hand in place.
Keep you from thumbing the ball off your
thumbing the ball, yes, because I have a tendency to shoot it in that left hand. Get in the way a lot of the times.
And that's what a lot of players have an issue with, and it kind of all starts from most of the time when guys are younger, they're growing up, they want to shoot threes and everything, and they need that little extra power, right? And then the older you get, the harder it is to get it out of there. So I've actually used the Shoot Natural myself a little bit, and I'm a natural thumb shooter myself as well, and it actually does work a ton. And I thought it was going to be really bulky when I first put it on my hand, but it's not. It's a nice little product.
Easy fit.
Yeah, easy fit, easy fix too for one of the major problems.
Oh yeah.
So that's cool. So you're working a lot on your shooting game, right? And is that mostly, you've worked on catch and shoot quite a bit, and now you're going to work on shooting off the dribble, or what? What are you hoping there?
I worked on a little bit of both. Playing with guys like Paul George, they're normally going to have the ball a lot. When you're playing with guys like that, you're going to pretty much be a catch and shoot guy.
Yeah, working on space and away.
And without those guys, you still need to be able to create a shot, create space.
For sure.
Come off a pin down and be able to catch it and shoot it still, or catch off a pin down, one dribble, pull up. So you're kind of doing it all. But for me, I think whatever team I go to next, it'll probably be more so just on maybe a James Harden handling the ball a lot more.
Kind of more of a facilitator role than anything.
Yeah, so I need to be catch and shoot, ready to shoot.
Perfect. Hey, we like shooting and shot mechanics. All right, so what's next for you? What are your goals, kind of ambitions? Where are you looking to go from here?
Well, right now, just improve daily. I've changed a lot of my training and eating habits and just the whole regimen this off season. And we got some things in the works, and hopefully be signed by mid-July.
All right. Very nice. Cool. All right, again, I'm Coach Colin Castell with Shot Mechanics Basketball, and this was NBA guard Donald Sloan. So if you want to check out that Shoot Natural, we're actually going to have a full workout that we're going to do together using the Shoot Natural, where we're going to kind of integrate it into the workout. So if you want to check out that workout, or you want to check out any of the other videos, we got the links in the description. Again, if you're new to Shot Mechanics, hit that subscribe button. We put out 4 to 5 videos every week, and they're going to get you better. Until next time, splash on.